Hello everybody, RexTempus, time traveler here, playing Back to the Future the game, and currently I'm in 1931, trying to prevent a terrible future. So, I have to find young Emmett Brown. I got this little skateboard, and can I use it to...
I'm not sure what good a train would do there.
Oh, okay.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, good. He's back.
Alright, so in the movies, like, he would always grab onto a vehicle and ride behind it.
What kind of stuff have they got you hauling here?
How the heck would I know? Electro this, robo that, dynamo the other. It's all Greek to me.
Okay, so,
Get into trouble, cue ball.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Alright, so maybe I need to do something else with this skateboard thing. I mean, I gotta ride my skateboard. Not sure when or how. I mean, there's really no other vehicles I could use except the DeLorean, and I'm not allowed to do that. Let's see. Does Trixie have anything to say? Anything new? Because I'm trying to use her
Trix.
to break up
Oh, hiya, kiddo.
Doc and
Say,
Edna.
wouldn't it be easiest if I just march up to that Strickland dame and give her a smack in the puss?
Well, it would be fun to watch, but it wouldn't get her to break up with my friend Emmett.
Oh, right. You got all the props I asked for? The furs and the diamond? And your friend's photo album?
Not all of them yet, but I'm working on it.
Good. I'm itching to give Miss High and Mighty an eyeful.
Okay, so that really did not help much at all. Let's see, Hill Valley of the past. Can I do anything here? No, probably not. So, I have a skateboard. I gotta have some way to ride it. Alright, so I can't take the DeLorean. And I probably should not interrupt Doc. Cars of the future? Can I get to there? Oh, come on. Go to the tent.
Come see the Cars of the Future. Brought to you by Statler DeSoto.
Okay, so... let me see, what else do I have? I have algae cakes, which, again, I think it's to make it look bad. A list of Emmett's strengths, which I just need to check to make sure that I do all of them. This notebook, newspaper, guitar, okay. Alright, so... where can I... maybe can I get, like, just to the sidewalk and use it here? Come on. Street, yeah, here we go.
Hang on, Emmett. Hope you're ready for a big breakup.
Aha, see, I knew he was going to grab onto a vehicle. I just didn't know how to trigger it. Alright, so, let's see where Emmett's got his lab.
Emmett?
Kid?
Thanks again for your assistance, Detective Parker.
Detective? What the hell is Kid doing here?
Nothing criminal, I assure you. I was just getting a mind map of Mr. Tannen for our exhibition at the Expo. The authorities wouldn't allow Edna and I to stage a demonstration of the mental alignment meter with a violent felon, but this little baby is just as good. Okay, let's see, now what's next? Check the stew, sort the maps. Ooh, I almost forgot that.
Edna really is cracking the whip, isn't she?
Well, yes, but she's got my best interests at heart. Without her, I can get so distracted. Did she send you down here to check up on me?
Yeah, she wanted to come herself, but...
She's busy too, I know. Well, you're a poor substitute for Edna's lovely features, but make yourself at home.
Thanks.
No thanks are necessary. Without you, I'd never be where I am now, in love with the woman of my dreams, and a mere 6 hours from my first public triumph as a scientist. Wait a minute. 6 hours? Jumping Jehoshaphat, I'm running out of time!
Okay, so I got convinced. Yes, I know. Alright, so what's this? Oh, odd-looking printer? What does this do?
How does the mental alignment thing work?
Here, I'll show you.
Hey!
The test subject wears this mind mapping helmet, which probes the brain by measuring fluctuations in skin conductance and electrical resistance on the surface of the parietal lobe.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
When I turn on the mind mapping helmet with this radio switch, the subject is exposed to a series of visual stimuli, intended to provoke a series of positive or negative responses, as indicated by these lights on the helmet.
Hey, is that...
As the responses are recorded, they're relayed to this special typewriter, which prints out a punch card that represents the subject's mind map.
All I see is a bunch of holes.
Well, to you, maybe. But to our mental alignment meter, this mind map is nothing less than a peek into your subconscious. Observe as I place your mind map into the MAM.
Okay, what is it going to say? Layabout.
Layabout. Is that machine calling me a slacker?
No, your own physiological responses did.
Well, what if I come over here and switch the two punch cards? That's got to do something. Yeah, let's take that.
If I'm gonna take Emmett's mind map, I better replace it with another one.
Yeah, well, his.
The mind of a degenerate criminal.
This kid Tannen's mind map, as captured by our mind map helmet.
You could tell he's a criminal just by looking at this?
No, but when it's fed into the mental alignment meter...
Weird.
Weird nothing. It's science.
Okay. Well, that's nice, but I still didn't get them switched like I was hoping to. Alright, so let's get his.
Tannen's mind map. If Emmett's map looked like this, I bet Edna wouldn't think he's such a model citizen.
Oh, that's... Come on,
I
just get
swapped
it.
Tannen's card with Emmett's, but it's got Tannen's name on it. I'll just have to generate a new mind map for Emmett.
Didn't I already do that? Can I press the odd-looking printer again?
What's this typewriter do again?
During a mental alignment test, it takes messages from the mind map helmet and turns them into punch cards, like the one for Mr. Tannen over there.
Seems complicated.
Actually, it was all rather easy to put together, once Edna gave me the idea.
Sounds to me like you should be working on harder problems then.
What? Sorry, I've got to get back to work.
Can I print something out? I don't want to... How about a record? What can I do with this?
I Don't Care by Trixie Trotter?
Edna doesn't approve of that sort of music, but I find it very soothing. Oh.
They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care.
Okay, so can I come over here now?
Independent, I am my own superintendent. My star is on the
According to Emmett, this thing prints out mind maps.
Okay, how about this?
So this machine takes those little cards and tells you whether or not someone's a good guy or bad guy?
Kind of. Actually, the helmet does all the work. The mental alignment meter is just a glorified arcade machine.
So why not just go with the cards?
Edna says that people respond well to flashing lights and snap judgments. I can't argue with that. Every time I kiss her, I see flashing lights and lose all sense of judgment.
No kidding.
Okay, can I get... Alright, let me get this.
What's this?
The mind map cards from the dozens of subjects I've tested during the last few weeks. I've got to get them sorted before the expo begins.
Why?
Edna's got this grand scheme to catalog all of Hill Valley citizens by their mental alignment. Isn't that cute?
Not really.
Can I do something here?
According to Emmett, this thing prints out mind maps.
Well, that's what I wanted to do. I don't want to exit. Alright, so what about this valve? I mean...
Ew.
Ugh, did the clamp fall off again?
Yeah.
Put it back on. Well, I don't even know why I keep that bacteria tank around. Every time the clamp falls off the nitrogen tube, it takes a couple of minutes before I can get the stench out of the air. Whew.
Alright, so I feel like I gotta mess up his own mental map.
What's this?
That's a can of used motor oil, rocket fuel waste, and assorted chemical sludge left over from my abandoned rocket car.
Gross.
Accounting doesn't enter into it, but it is disgusting. Would you mind disposing of it on your way out?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So, stew pot?
Hey, Emmett, what's cooking?
That's an old Brown family recipe for Hassenpfeffer.
Hassenpfeffer.
Rabbit stew. The trick is to add the cumin an hour after the carrots. Take a whiff. Isn't that just about the best thing you've ever smelled in your life?
It's, powerful, yeah.
I've got it on a slow boil for later.
Okay, so he's still responding to things. Let's see. Anything else I can do? What's this?
What's this?
It's the placard we'll be putting in front of our booth at the expo.
The scientist that caught Kid Tannen?
A small exaggeration, but Edna says it'll attract investors. What do you think of the picture?
It's not so good.
You look a little constipated.
What? Edna said I looked intense.
Yeah, intensely focused on taking it.
I get the picture. I'll have to find a better one. Unfortunately, there's a lot to choose from.
Oh, the photo album.
Extremely. Mother has been rather obsessive about photographically cataloging my life.
Okay, get some pictures. Alright, so yeah, let's get these.
Hey, Emmett, I've got an idea.
What?
Why don't I take your photo album over to Edna so she can pick out your new picture?
That's a great idea. She's got a better eye for these things than I do anyway. Thanks, pal.
Don't mention it.
Alright, so what else do we have around here? Yeah, I don't want to go to the exit yet. I'm still trying to do this.
If I'm going to take Emmetts Mind Map, I better replace it with another one.
Okay, so the generator, let's try this.
I'd be careful of that if I were you.
Why?
The rocket fuel experiment must have stripped one of the teeth in the hand crank. As a consequence, if you turn it for more than 10 seconds, it... Whoa! Sends out an electric shock.
Okay, so I got a few things that will make him unhappy. I got a few things that will make him happy. So let's see. How does this work? I wonder. The fish tank. Anything in there?
How goes the bacteria farm?
Not so hot. The bacteria have kind of gotten out of control. I had to put a clamp on the nitrogen tube to keep the stench from flooding the lab.
Okay, so... let's see. So I can't do the middle map yet. Let's try... Yeah, okay, let's do this. And see how he likes this. Gotta make him dirty and then make his teeth green and...
Hey, Emmett, I've got a... Whoa! Whoops.
What the heck?
Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. Your suit's ruined. Edna's gonna be royally PO'd.
Wrong.
What?
When Edna gave me this suit, I realized that the probability of me keeping it clean was infinitesimally remote, so I spent a few hours whipping up this.
Whoa! What was that?
A chemical compound capable of wiping the grime off any surface.
Emmett, you'll make a fortune.
Not anytime soon, I'm afraid. Due to an inherent instability in its molecular makeup, after 12 hours, the cleanser's component chemicals break down into a series of cloth-shredding enzymes, rendering it unsuitable for commercial use.
Wait a minute. Does that mean your suit's gonna dissolve in 12 hours?
Hey, gods, no. The solution dissipates into the air after it's applied. But it does mean that after this batch of cleanser ages another 11 hours and 53 minutes, it would eat away this suit faster than 1,000 starving moths. And that would be a crisis of unimaginable proportions.
Why?
Because this suit belongs to Edna's grandfather, who wore it on his wedding day. Poor guy was gunned down just a few years later.
Emmett?
Well, enough wool gathering. Back to work.
Okay, can't get these things?
That cleanser doesn't seem very portable.
It isn't, but this is.
A perfume bottle?
Yes. No. I mean, yes, it's a perfume bottle, but inside is a concentrated dose of my all-purpose cleanser. With a little luck, this should last me through the next 12 hours before its component chemicals break down into a series of cloth-destroying enzymes.
Clever.
Well, I definitely want that, and then I need to somehow age it.
What the hell is that?
What?
Sorry, I thought I saw a tarantula.
Okay, let's see. What else? How about the algae cakes? Man, how many things can I hold in my pockets?
Hey, Emmett, need a snack?
Desperately. What is it?
Some sort of algae cake. It's supposed to be nutritious.
Oh, I've heard of these. They better be really nutritious.
Well, his teeth are green. Okay, can I do anything else around here? Alright, so maybe I should head back. I don't know. I'm sure I'll be back if, you know.
What?
I was just thinking about the future. All that talk about Edna's grandfather made me realize something.
Please let it be something about lightning.
Life can be short, sometimes brutally so. So why not seize the day and grab your happiness while you can?
I'm not sure I like where this is going.
I was saving this for next Valentine's Day, but why should I? I know what I want.
No.
I'm gonna ask Edna to marry me. Right now.
No!
Oh, right. I'll wait until tonight at the expo. It'll be much more romantic that way. Just think. By this time tomorrow, Edna and I will be engaged and will be the toast of the scientific community. And I owe it all to you.
You're welcome.
Alright, should I go now? I don't know, let's
Hey,
see.
Emmett, I've got to go out for a while.
I thought Edna sent you to make sure I wasn't getting distracted.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Okay. And here I am back. Oh, the Hill Valley of the Past exhibit is now open. Let's see what we have here. Hill Valley of the Past. Yeah, Volcano. Let's see how that goes.
That volcano looks a lot like the one I did for my 7th grade science fair.
Caveman?
Furs donated by Lamont's House of Ermine. At least they're going to a good cause.
Furs, huh?
Stuck tight in this tar.
Well, let's see if we can clean up the tar, maybe? Okay.
That doesn't need cleaning.
Well, what? Fine. Gotta aim a little bit better, apparently. The caveman?
It's a good thing I did this before Emmett's 12-hour time limit, where the cleanser might have dissolved the fur.
Okay, so now can I take it?
Let's slip out of those furs, shall we?
Alright. So now, what? Dinosaur? What do we have
Maybe
here?
when Real Doc comes back, we'll take a trip to see a dinosaur.
Okay, let's try this button.
Times may be hard in Hill Valley, but our present worries fade into insignificance when we ponder our Pleistocene past. Is the wolf knocking at your door? Be glad he's not a Tyrannosaurus, king of the ancient lizards. And if you find yourself drowning in debt, well, you could be drowning in something a whole lot stickier, like the Hill Valley tar pits. This peek into the distant past is brought to you by Lamont's House of Ermine, reminding you fur is forever.
No, it's not. Alright, so... Oh, I just thought of something. Over here. The diamond. Yes, right here. Oh, yes, the diamond-shaped prism. Let's get that.
Nice rock. But I can't reach it.
Not until I push this button?
And after the rain, what else? An artificial rainbow, reassuring all the good people of Hill
Nice
Valley
rock.
that their needs are
But I
taken
can't
care of,
reach it.
and life is sweet.
What? Why did I walk around to the side? Do I have anything? Okay. Alright, let's try this. Do I have something here? Okay, now what do I have? How about this?
And after the rain, what else? An artificial rainbow, reassuring all the good people of Hill Valley
I'm
that
good,
their
but
needs are
even
taken
I
care
don't think
of,
I could skateboard
and
with that.
life is sweet.
What? So every time I try to get it, it's gonna like swing around to the other side, huh? Alright, so let's come over here. How do I get it?
Nice rock. But I can't reach it.
Can I use the mink stole?
That really doesn't need the added tackiness of dead animal pelts.
No, okay. What else do I have? How about the guitar? Could that reach it?
But I can't reach it.
Alright, so let's try this again. Push the button. Get the guitar. Come on.
And after the rain, what else? An artificial rainbow, reassuring all the good people of Hill Valley that their needs are taken care of, and
But I
life
can't reach
is
it.
sweet.
What about this?
I wish the courthouse did look like that in 1981.
Okay, so you know what? While I'm trying to figure this out, what I will do, though, is I need this enzyme stuff to be aged. So I'm going to go to Doc Brown, because his time machine's going back a little bit too early. Where's he at? Okay, he's over here. Up. Wow, every time that I change scene. Alright, you know what? Before I do this, I am going to just go ahead and wrap up this particular episode. Say thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time for another episode of Back to the Future, the game. Bye!